We talked about it right at the start.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing this for a year, which is awesome. Cheers to that.
Yes. Thank you.
I understand you have a year in review.
I do, and hopefully this is something we can do every year, assuming we can say we do another year. Who knows what happens between now and then. Mm-hmm. But for now, let's take a look back. I mean, this episode essentially marks our first year anniversary. Mm-hmm. I looked back on my podcast app on my phone, and it said our first episode was April 7th, 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And this episode should come out in the corresponding week, I believe, like April 5th or something like that.
Right.
So it's pretty darn close anyway.
Yeah.
The point is, I have been collecting stats of all the beers we have rated over the past year in the official FDR capacity. And I thought I would share some of this info to celebrate our landmark here and just give us all some perspective on how far American Pale Ales has come.
I love it.
I might ask some questions here. This is not a quiz. You're not on the spot or anything. Just to kind of keep the flow going.
All right.
So, Mike, how many beers do you think we have officially FDR'd over the past year?
Oh, shoot. You know, this was in the quiz during the Christmas time.
Yeah, you kind of actually looked at this a little bit, but it's changed since then,
obviously. How many has it been since then? That would have been... I'm going to say 83.
That's pretty close. It's actually 90. It is 90 beers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, that's kind of amazing. This is our 52nd episode, 90 beers for FDRs.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So, Mike, not counting brewery blowouts, where we had multiple beers from one brewery, what state appears most frequently on our list of FDR brews?
Oh, I would guess Wisconsin on this one.
Yeah, you're right. It is Wisconsin. We've had 12 FDRs with Wisconsin brews. In second is California with 10, then Iowa with 8, and Colorado with 7.
Oh, okay. Colorado's really stepping it up.
Right, yeah. If you factor in brewery blowouts, though, Mike, this will make you a little happy. Iowa will take the lead with 18, then Wisconsin with 14. And that's because we visited Jubec and Dubuque and
Back
Pocket and Coralville.
Makes sense.
How about the most frequent non-U.S. country that we've tried beers from?
Ooh, I'm trying to think. We haven't gone outside of the U.S. too much.
Yes.
There's been some German and some Belgian. I will guess Germany.
Actually, it's Belgium, Mike.
Ah, okay.
You were, in the right headspace there, I think. Yeah, we've had 4 Belgian beers, and maybe a lot of those are probably coming from the...
Oh, the Cafe Hollander?
The Cafe Hollander episode.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I should have thought of that.
Yeah, so Germany, actually, we've had 2 German beers. Maybe need to step that up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them are all ones. So.
Okay.
So looking at the average between you and I, do you know which beer is our highest rated beer so far?
Oh, if you add our ratings together?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I would guess probably the Dark Lord.
Yeah, that's right. So we both rated that a 4.75, so that's our highest rated beer on average.
Nice.
And then next is the St. Bernardus Christmas Ale at 4.63.
Wow. Okay.
So right there, yeah. Mike, what is our lowest rated beer that we've had on American Pale Ales? I'll give you a hint. It was in a cream of the crap segment.
I assumed it was. Now, this is a tricky one because we all kind of didn't know which beers were which and gave things low that we thought they were. I'm going to guess... well, I know you were much lower in the second batch, so I'm going to guess one of those. I'll say Old Style.
Old Style. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon at 0.88.
Oh, wow.
Old Milwaukee was 1.0, and Keystone Light is the next worst at 1.75.
Okay, I completely forgot about Milwaukee.
Yeah. Actually, I think Old Style rated pretty highly amongst that batch.
Because I remember we thought that, now that I remember, we thought that Old Style, like PBR, was the fancier version of Old Style or something like that.
Right.
It didn't shake out
Didn't
that
pan
way.
out that way, I guess, for whatever reason. Mike, do you want to hazard a guess at what your average rating is of all the beers that we've had on the FDR segment?
Oh, man. This is going to be interesting to compare ours to see if one of us skews a little higher or something like that. We've done a lot of IPAs too, though, so that might be interesting.
Selection bias type thing there, yeah.
I will guess that my average is a 3.5 solid rating.
That's a good guess. Yeah, it's actually 3.6.
Oh, okay. Wow. Very close.
And your median rating is 3.75.
Okay. All right.
Mine, I'll just come out and say it. It's a 3.45.
Okay.
With a median of 3.5.
I couldn't make you guess because you have the information.
Right. And the average of all of our ratings, so if you look at everything together, is 3.53.
Okay.
I think we said that in one of the first episodes that we're going to shoot for beers that hit around the 3.5 rating because we'd rather taste beers that we want to drink.
Right.
So that kind of
we fulfilled our mission statement.
Yeah, exactly. And the median of our averages is 3.625, so basically right in between.
Nice. Okay.
And finally, the most common beer variant we try is IPA, although I should say that there's multiple types of IPAs. We have double IPAs, sure. Belgian IPAs, and we had a red IPA last week, so that's kind of harder to categorize because you can really drill down when it comes to beer varieties, but generally speaking, IPA is the one we see most frequently on the show. So that's the year in review, and we'll get back to you with more of that next year.